Didn't Joe Rogan start his show because of Tom Green? I know he attributes partially to Tom Green, partially to Opie and Anthony, but it's pretty.
No, there's
impactful.
a clip of Joe Rogan on Tom Green's show, and he's looking around, and there's like a light in his eyes where he goes, "Wait, you can just do a show out of your fucking house?" And Tom's like, "Yeah, we got like webcams, we stream it." And then Joe Rogan's like, interesting.
I think I'll create the largest media enterprise.
I think I'll become one of the most influential fucking voices of a generation for some fucking reason. Who saw that coming? Who was watching Fear Factor and going, someday that guy's going to be talking to the fucking president?
I always liked him. I liked him from. I watched him in news radio. Like I really news radio is this hidden gem that like this generation definitely doesn't know about. It's full of stars before there was stars. And people working for way less than they should have been paid, so they're all on the same show with pretty good writing. It's a fun fucking show. So I already liked him from that, and then when I saw him on Fear Factor, I was the perfect age to like really be into like people being forced to eat bugs or like ride a rodeo bull when they had no business being on one or drug behind a car or whatever. Like that hit me just perfectly. So I loved Fear Factor. When it went off the air, I was like, "What? It's my favorite show. That's the best show on TV." They took it off. Like to me, it was. Like remember when they made those chicks drink horse cum?
Yeah,
top that.
And Joe Rogan's in the background being like, "Go, you can do it." And they're,
Joe did a good job.
I think the show might have got canceled because of the horse cum thing. I think
Joe
that was
said
like a big. Yeah,
he was like an amateur psychologist, getting people to break through their own barriers and do stuff for the good of the show. Like I don't think anyone else could have done it as well as Joe did. He was good.
He was good.
He does have that kind of like thing where like if he had his hand on his shoulder and he's like, "You're gonna eat those fucking bugs, right?" You'd be like, "Oh man, I mean, I feel kind of peer pressured into it. Yeah. Let's do it."
Yeah, it's like I want to impress the short jacked guy who hosts the show. I guess
he's cool.
I thought I saw a clip of him years ago being like, "Yeah, dude, like the first few bug things I thought were gross, but then after a while, like I would eat one off camera in front of him to show like that it's not too scary. Like I'll eat a Madagascar hissing cockroach.
Jesus.
Like you just do that." Which that was those were always my least favorite. Anything to do with roaches were my least favorite.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't watch it.
Let's take a little poll here then, because if if you think the worst is the Madagascarian hissing cockroach, mine by far is the cave spider. Do you remember the cave spiders? They got these front legs that are almost like backwards elbow pincers that are like, it's spiny all over. And I remember like the guy psyched himself up and he started munching it like super aggressively, like as fast as he could. He's munching it and his lips are bleeding because it's spiny and it like pricked his lip. And it's really ugly to look at. Like it looks like a deadly spider to the eyes of me, who's a little afraid of spiders, maybe a lot.
I used to think Peak Woody could do really well on that show because a lot of the fear stuff had to do with heights. I'm as scared as heights as the next guy, but I can push through that. A lot of the fear stuff had to do with water. Get the fuck out of here. A lot, and then there was the food. I have no special talent for eating gross things. I'm not. But is that what knocks people out? I feel like you can just power through.
Notice they never had any Chinese contestants because a Chinese guy will just show up and be like, "Yeah, I'll eat that. I'll eat fucking anything."
Stop eating those. We're not even rolling.
He's like, "I thought this was craft services. I thought this was a craft services table. You didn't tell me it was part of the fucking show."
Stop filming.
I think Peak Woody could have done well on that show. I'll stand by that.
So the problem with the eating thing, like eating one thing is a lot like jumping off a cliff. It's like just only need to be brave for 1 second here. But sometimes they make you eat a bunch of them. Sometimes you would like, I don't remember specifically, but it seems like they threw like, what do you call it? Horseshoes, for like score. And however many you missed was like a glass of cum you had to drink or a bug you had to eat. And nobody's good at horseshoes. so like they start adding up. And my thing was always, I'll gag. I'm going to vomit this up. That's what's going to happen. Like the problem won't be forcing myself to eat it because it is $50,000. And like, I would like $50,000. I could eat some bugs, but I think I'd start vomiting if I'm drinking a pitcher of horse piss. I think that was my
fear too. Yeah.
I think it would be easier to drink horse cum than eat a roach. Cause like, you just kind of like pretend it's something else. A roach is moving around and shit.
That's fair because like
it's scary.
Liquid's way worse.
When you finish a roach, I guarantee there's legs in your throat. Like there's viscera.
What if we give you something to chase it with?
It depends. I remember
that was
being big for me. I need to chase
volumes of bad liquids. Like, I don't know how much a horse actually comes, but I'm guessing it's like a Dixie cup. I could do that. It's almost a shot glass.
No, a horse shoots more than a Dixie cup.
Really?
Dude, they have those guys whose whole job is to like hook a fucking feed bag up to the horse's cock and like milk the fucking
Yeah, they
thing.
have to trick, and also we know this for a fact because in Jackass we saw them do exactly what Vito's saying, where they like grab the horse penis and then throw the like sleeve on it, and then it filled up like a baby bottle of semen.
A baby bottle? That's so much.
That's a lot. And
dude,
then
a horse is a big fucking animal. It's shooting, you know.
Yeah, and horses can't jack off, and so like that's all.
Actually, I'm right. They come about as much as a Dixie cup.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, regardless, Johnny Knoxville drank.
Well, my fantasies are ruined.
All right, Hutch is here. This is perfect. So here's a link of the girls. So,
how much does a horse
produce?
It says between 15 and 150 milliliters. How much is 150 milliliters?
Why does it have to be metric? These are American horses.
I'm not
2
fucking
ounces.
French.
A Dixie cup is like 90 milliliters.
All right.
And the answer I got was between 50 and 100. You got 15 and 100? So
I got 15 and 150.
Oh, that's a bigger range. I got 50 to 100 with a Dixie cup being 90.
How did the topic of horse come up?
We're
talking about Fear Factor.
Yeah.
We're talking about a dream I had.
Yeah, this link here is the girls. These girls drink the horse. I think they played horseshoes for who had to drink piss versus cum or something like that.
There's no way they would have to drink piss. I think piss is actually has like
click that link right there.
Dangerous.
Oh no, they drank pee.
Link right there. They got a big German mug of piss. Like that.
I remember.
No way. They had them drink piss.
Yeah.
Wait, is she? This was on cable television. She was drinking.
Yeah. This was on network television.
This is on network television.
That's unbelievable. There's no way. That's not real. That's not real.
They do come after this. They do come after this.
That is.
I thought the cum thing didn't make it to air. Did it actually make it to air?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
It never aired in America. It never aired in America is what I'm reading.
Well, I've seen it before. And here it is right here. These gentlemen
the
are
contestants had to either drink
cum.
donkey semen or urine. So controversial. Apparently never released in the States. But
I mean, urine is a walk in the park compared to a stein full of donkey cum.
Agreed.
No.
Not if you're
the drink piss.
Not if you're the guy
in their sports bras drank the cum better than the guys did.
They're twins.
Do they know what they're doing?
It's not a walk in the park if you're the guy from like what's that movie 127 Hours who he had to drink his pee over and over again. So it was just like more concentrated pee, and that was the only way he could stay hydrated.
Yeah, I bet that third time through it really sucks, huh?
I mean, I'm scrubbing through this. Just look, this was a dehydrated animal. This is a thick yellow.
That donkey Coke or something? What the hell?
But even so, no amount of pee is as horrible as semen. Semen, you're gonna have to like almost like chew it. It's gonna be thicker than milk.
Say that. Would you want it warm or cold?
I'd want it probably fresh from the tap, probably hot. Yeah.
What's the body temperature of a donkey?
I don't know.
It's relevant.
Talk to your Alexa and see what it's
Alexa.
I don't have Alexa.
I don't know.
The ideal temperature for drinking donkey cum.
You don't have Android? Your iPhone?
I don't have an iPhone.
The pee would be
Siri.
gross, but it would go down just like drinking a soda.
Amazon.
Like it's still just liquid.
What the hell's Android?
You're talking about like the thickness.
Oh, Bigsby.
Yeah.
Fucking Bigsby. Bigsby's a bitch. I disabled his ass. I know more than Bigsby. If you got a problem, press a button that calls me, and I'll give you a more accurate answer than Bigsby 9 times out of 10.
That's what I'll do. All right.